I'm going to read two poems. The first one will be without percussion, and the second one will be happily with Jeffrey. Thank you. This is called Audiometry. It's from a true story of when my son, bless his heart, was 3 years old and stuck a pencil in my ear and pierced my eardrum. He feels really bad about this now when I tell him, so I don't read this poem when he's at the reading. So, and audiometry is the test, one of the tests they give you to test your range of hearing. Audiometry. Because my son thinks I am a citadel, soundproof, a repository. Because horsing around at bedtime, he pierced my cochlea with a pencil. The first time I saw the inner ear, I thought it looked like a little life, thriving, but not yet big enough for me to feel for it any kind of empathy. By what were such things fed? Would it overgrow its carapace and make of the body a coppered bell? And then I was 16 and crossing St. Paul with my father, a seashell in his pocket, which for his own reasons he refuses to wear. He can't hear the Chicano keeping pace behind us, lean and loose-limbed, clucking gooks, gooks. For years, he'd sat a little further from us each night at the dinner table, hollowed out by the roll of stock tickers all through his graveyard hours. It's a remarkable machine the nurse slides into my ear canal, built to detect lies and arrhythmia and the trembling of incalculable tranches of earth. I pulled his pace toward mine, but declined to parse his solitude for him, plains of salt-haloed stone refusing to let footfalls cut to their holdings. Now we're going to read a poem, perform it together, called Island en Passant. En passant is a chess move where a pawn can take another pawn if it's done the two-step move instead of the one-step move in passing, and makes me think of the piano because of the black and white. Island en Passant. Stranded on a desert island. First, I had to realize I needed it. The rest was mostly guesswork. In the end, I had something new of bark, bamboo, and grass. A ramshackle, a shamble, reeds in rows like maps of muscle. It was too heavy to move, so there it stayed. Going gray in sun and wind, silent after I was rescued, except for the living things it later housed. Afraid of their own infinitesimal steps. Music the stars would make if they were as small as they looked.